Hello, everyone. The 13th Scala here, also known as Scala, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I should be editing like a video or something to go up tomorrow. I want to see how the rest of this plays out, so I'm going to just keep recording and hope for the best. So, yeah. The actual crime scene. When I arrived, I found... What? Hold it. Oh, he summoned the man himself back. What happened to your lunch? Come now, Udgy. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant. Now, what now do you... Oh, no, none of that sentence was right. What now? Oh. What, now you want to make me out to be the bad guy too? I already distrust you if you're like, oh, well, I guess now I'm the bad guy. Like, that's literally the playbook for Mother Gothel. If so, I'd like a word or two in my defense. We haven't actually pinpointed you to be the bad guy yet. We're just hearing what's got to happen.
Objection!
I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. Ha! Huh. This must be that risk we were talking about earlier. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your own neck. Good God, man! So what? You think I'm worried? Huh? Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence? No, I don't. But someone does. Someone? So, what's your excuse, Righto? Huh? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death? Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Hmm? Can I save it? Save. If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer. He asked for clear proof that someone knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death. I don't have that. I have proof that somebody put their hand on Neil Marshall. That's what I have. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now, and if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries. What do I do now? I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? No. Wait a minute. Okay, I can't go backwards or anything. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. No. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. What? You lie! Chief Gant, you opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gant? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? It looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department.
Yes, it is. However, following the law book, nothing can be done.
Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto.
Huh?
Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. I'll tell you what really happened.
Ah, so I was right.
What? You mean you admit to it?
Look at us go. We managed to get him to testify.
I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use this situation to control Lana.
Can't believe you're admitting to that in a court of law, but alright. So you really were manipulating her?
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister...
There it is! There it is! Woo! So you admit that it wasn't her?
That, when she saw the scene, she would ask for my aid. So you assisted, Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you.
2 pieces of evidence. You mean those items that were in your safe?
But why? For insurance, of course.
Insurance, huh?
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence? What, do you take me for a fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. You see this jar fragment?
Yep.
I hid the most legible part of Emma's name.
Yeah.
I didn't expect Lana to go ahead and wipe the blood off all the pieces. But if you fabricated all the evidence, then what's to say you didn't fabricate a message on the jar too? Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come now, Righto, cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright? So you admit to it then, Chief Gant? That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in the safe.
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all, but it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Foolish move, Righto. You should have shown it then, before it was too late. It's been a long battle. But the moment of truth has finally arrived. I got it. I'm going to present the book. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. I'm going to save it, but I'm saving it here. I'm saving it. Because I know exactly which evidence to show. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now. All right then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
Take that!
Mr. Edgeworth, your opinion, please. I think Mr. Wright's humor has improved at the expense of his defense.
God damn it.
Better polish up your defense, Mr. Wright.
Come on, Mr. Wright. You remember that thing that the murderer's handprint is on, don't you?
There's no way around it, Mr. Wright. Let's try this one more time.
Your Honor? I don't, actually. I thought that was going to be the nail in my coffin. We're going to load back up. I don't have evidence to show. No, it's too late to show the evidence now. Besides, even if I did, just expose that poor girl's fingerprints.
Right. Think hard over the circumstances.
Circumstances?
I'm talking about then and now. There's one major difference between the two. Weren't you waiting for that difference?
Huh? So, Edgeworth figured out my plan. Damn it. Okay. Mr. Wright, this is your only chance. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now.
All right, then let's see this conclusive evidence.
All right. There's got to be some other method. It's got to be anything other than doing this, huh? Well, I saved it, so I guess I can do that. And nothing on the back, huh? Damn it. Okay. All right. Here. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest.
Oh, yes! At last, you've finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. This handprint on the leather must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly. You mean it could not have been forged? It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. You're as slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy.
What?
Think about it. Righto had all the time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that?
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
We already know. Very well, I'll tell you. I mean, I could say that they are Gant's. Should be okay now. Ah, everything's proceeding as predicted. Oh, so I can show the person to whom these fingerprints belong to is
Emma Skye.
What? They're mine? Sorry, Emma. But why? Why didn't you tell me? Because you didn't murder him. Gant did that.
You're really something, Raito. You knew this girl did it all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me. So it's true, tragic but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
Hold it. How could you? You monster.
Miss Skye.
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, and yet you acted like she really didn't. No, she didn't. Miss Skye, it's not over yet.
What?
Yeah, I said the trial isn't over. We just have fingerprints on a vest.
But I'm afraid it's over, boy. Not only this trial.
She said that she shoved him. That part can still be true and her not be a murderer.
But your career, too.
Huh?
You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense.
I didn't conceal it. I presented it still. Just I waited for the proper opportunity.
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels how it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer.
Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up.
Oh, and what's that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Marshall?
What?
Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask?
It was Emma Skye, wasn't it?
No. I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
What? A contradiction? What foolish babbling is... What is this foolish babbling about?
I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is. The person who probably cut it out.
Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth, what could it possibly contradict?
Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here when I save it over the spot, just in case. Behold, a piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Is it the book now? Is it the book? Yeah, no, there's no mark on his shirt here. Poor frickin' Neil, man. It's just awful. He seemed like such a decent guy, too. I'm gonna go ahead and present this, because that's the only thing that I can think of. Because the rules say no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
It's funny watching you squirm, Righto. This piece of evidence does indeed seem to contradict something. Your outward appearance of mental sanity. Ah, damn it.
What am I doing? Okay, cut from after he died. And something's definitely not right about it. What is it, the knife?
It's too late to turn back now. You're the only one who can put an end to this fight.
Okay. Behold the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. I don't know. Stab in the back, died from a punctured heart. The knife was in the wound. That gives me nothing. Is it this glove? Damn it. I got nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and load this up. Oh, crap. Security footage. Seeing the tip. No, that's not it. No. Is it the knife? It could have been cut with the knife. Okay, I'm loading the game. Okay. Behold the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. I mean, what would it be? Is it the photo of the award? Is it the list of evidence? Damn it. No, it's not that. What is it? Hold on a second. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I looked it up because I was not gonna get it. This is it. Right?
Take that!
Oh, it's funny watching you squirm, Raito. Oh, this isn't it? Ah, crap. Okay, well, what is it? What? Oh. The other picture. I don't know how this contradicts it. Is it... Oh my god! Is it because there's no blood on it? Oh my god, I'm stupid, guys. It's because there's no blood on the piece of fabric.
Take that!
And what exactly is this supposed to be? This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Is it proof that he got there before her, or is it proof that there's no blood on it? Yeah. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes. His shirt showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all that blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs were no doubt punctured. They were. That's in the autopsy report. Blood poured out of his mouth. That's an awful way to go. What's that piece of cloth? Has no blood on it at all. Wait, there's no blood on it. Uh-huh. Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No, this is nonsense. Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. Most likely he hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on the armor's sword? Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar in the victim's blood. That jar, they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And then make Lana believe her sister did it. Remember what you admitted only a moment ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest. Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. No! Yep. Yep, there we go. It's finally all over. We proved it. Objection. It's him. That was close, Raito. You almost had me. You look like you've been got, buddy. Huh? Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute all your allegations. What do you mean, refute his allegations? You see that piece of cloth is illegal evidence. Order, order! What nonsense is this? Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember, Aji. Earlier, old Raito here concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what's your excuse, Raito? Do you have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor? I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. I didn't have any to present at that point in time. Well, that's true. The defense did refute to present evidence. At that moment, the piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair!
Did you actually think you could beat me in court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. No. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claims is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? True, illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Huh? Well, Mr. Wright? Now it's the book. It seems, at last. Is it the book time, finally? I've been waiting to present this book all damn game. Time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Mr. Wright, do you admit to it? That you purposefully and illegally concealed this cloth? I did not. I admit, I refused to present it at one point in time. So the evidence is illegal.
Objection!
Nope. In the end, I did present the evidence. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present the evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence. No, Udgy, don't listen to his lies. There's nothing but a coward who can't really believe. There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not? It is. Very well, let's settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present the evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then show it. Do so now.
Take that!
Here you go, the damn book I've been trying to throw at you every chance. Here's my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What's this? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, Edgar, get down. Get down. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Huh? Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have the approval from the police department. Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at that time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. Okay, Edgar would like up on my lap, and I know that we're at like... Okay, she doesn't want up. She wants me to move. That's not happening. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and...
Objection!
Sorry, but can you recall when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No. He's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. You yourself confessed to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh, yes. No. It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, Chief of Police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest was the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who that could be. Damon Gant. The killer was you. No. Oh my god, he went nuts. He went nuts. He's gone insane. Oh my god. Someone stop him. What happened?
I knew I should have gotten rid of him.
That good-for-nothing scum. Marshall. The other Marshall.
For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me.
Yeah.
Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insists on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to re-investigate the case. He recruited Angel Star and then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Detective Goodman?
Yeah, that's right.
Ah. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help me. We did it.
Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room, and then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman?
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. Yeah.
He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said,
"It's not too late. I'm gonna hand this all over to Marshall."
Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken back by his words.
The Marshall voice is trying to seep into everything. God.
I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up the SL9. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife.
And stabbed him with it.
I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would only lead to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime scene. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake.
The bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
I used to be known as the crime computer, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car.
It's really crazy he's just admitting to all this.
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move with the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
That's Precious' car, too. It was a piece of shit, but yeah. Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
Oh, well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth ever came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So you left the jar fragments in the glove. Oh, that's what the glove is.
Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer.
Yeah, no shit, buddy.
They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court? Me?
Yeah, that's a question.
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me were the same.
No, they're not.
One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man.
So I had a feeling, instead of, this being Gant just admitting everything, that we'd finally get Lana to flip. And then Lana would tell, and then Gant would break.
You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
No. So what now?
Well, it looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Aji. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
Well,
I'm sorry too, Damon Gant. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator and an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Aji. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Raito here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sound of a new beginning.
I don't know how I feel about any of this. Well, Lana? Well, there are two things I want you to understand.
Yes?
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the very beginning. You see, Miss Sky? You no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything.
Tell it now. You're in trial.
All that I've done these past 2 years, from the time I had Gant to help me forge evidence up until today. So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
My. What high standards you have for a rookie.
Huh?
I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top.
Oh, look at her smiling.
I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Miss Sky. And you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Huh?
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing. Yeah, trying to play brave here. Liar.
I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Aw.
Stop it. I only did my job.
Stop flirting with my boyfriend.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us. Miss Sky? Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent of murder, however, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact that you still acted as his accomplice, a trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date. Yes, I understand, Your Honor. Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling?
Because she's finally free. For the first time after 2 years of being blackmailed constantly, she is finally free.
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains.
Good for her. She's finally free. What, did she just fade off into the ether?
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already.
Yeah, tell it to the people in my comments who ask me why I'm on part 100.
Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, not guilty.
We did it. We finally did it. Lana's free.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
There we go. February 25th, 5:03 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. At long last, it's finally over. Emma? Why the long face? I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook, but at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended, I can see why Mia Fey, Jesus Christ, I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. You've done well.
We just saw this. Did we really need to rehash it?
You know, I did
did my best too, but why didn't say a single word to me? I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. God, gumshoe. Do you work for the department again? Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, no, I want to know. Dude, wait, come back. Yeah, wait, Detective Gumshoe, what was it? What do you want? Yeah, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run around all while on duty. You got your job back? And on top of it, to top it all off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pal. I'm only kidding. Wait, so you're not a detective now? Oh, are you here because of my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of you, pal. Huh? Me? That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Oh, you brought Lana. Aw. Lana! Yeah, should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Never mind the 2 guards blocking the door. At all, who are watching this entire thing unfold. Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day 2 years ago. Huh? You really thought that she was capable of murder? That was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Yeah. Sis, I asked Aunt to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. Aw. Ah! I changed. Oh, hello, Edgar. Thank you. I changed after that day. Yeah, no kidding. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. There's now an Edgar on my lap. I know how much it was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared how you'd react if you knew. Like my cat chewing my damn cord. But sis, you were only doing it for me. No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you. Oh, sis. I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry. But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now. Oh, well, good. You're happy? Of course. I mean, you got to be an ace detective in the field. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have. Aw. Oh, Emma. Emma. Oh. Aw. That's gonna be my thumbnail. No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for mistakes, you ask? Because in doing so, we can find a way back to our rightful path. And it's from there that we can move towards a brighter future. Aw. At least that's what I felt watching the 2 sisters make up. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe. Me? Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here. She called him out good. He's got more gray in his hair lately. Where was he hiding? I just came to say congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Right. Well, I'll be going now. Wait! You want lunch? Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We're the ones who acted corruptly, not you. Yeah, but you still put people away because of that. It's too late for me. Huh? No matter what anyone may say, I realized today that I can't correct my mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth, then come work for me. Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. Oh. You despise criminals, I can feel it. You and me were the same. Hmm? One day you'll understand. Oh, and believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Look. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known for quite some time. I've known that to be true for quite some time now. But Edgeworth, who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. Huh? You were working together with Mr. Wright, your secret lover this entire time that we've known. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? What? Yeah. What she said. What is this, a pop quiz? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana was talking about. Oh, God, I don't... evidence, huh? All right, well, that means I'm saving it. So I don't screw this up and have to go all the way back. Something that neither Edgeworth nor I could have been able to find on our own. I don't know. Is it the list? Because he had the other half of the list. Right? That seems right. Is it that? That's the picture I drew. Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list and I have the other. Apart, we couldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. Checks. That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth! If you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Well, that's gonna be you now, isn't it? Edgeworth, what will you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. Seems I owe you my thanks too, Mr. Wright. Well, yeah, I am your boyfriend after all. But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. Stop trying to eat my cords. This is not happening. Farewell. I'd better be going too. Okay, but I'll be by to visit you soon. It seems we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here. This is a little something for you. Oh, scientific investigation by the same company. Scientific investigation? It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well. Any chance that that's outdated now? Thanks, sis. I will. Aw, she looks so happy. And so another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Aw. It almost feels like they started with that drawing. To have a moment where Mia and Maya could hug and then they changed it just a little. Faith that their lives have only just begun. Oh. And as for me, I think it's time I start on a new journey of my very own. A journey to rediscover myself. I like that my boyfriend was last. Huh? Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal. Huh? What? What is it, detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But I thought you said it was gonna be okay. Well, yeah, it may be okay with me, but the folks in the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Oh, you need money. Way to go, detective! I didn't know you had a wild side. Well, yeah, of course he does. Well, yeah. You see, Mr. Wright here is the one who's footing the bill. What? What? You think I could afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best. Why is it? I suddenly feel like I want to scream. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all go paying off together? Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Objection!
Well, that was fun. Do I have to skip? Oh, there's more things. I arranged for a friend of mine in Europe to take in Emma. I hope she'll be pleased to study under somebody. As for me, the affair has pretty much ended my days in the prosecutor's office. Still, I managed to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. Aw, that'll be cute. So then... how do I speed this up? Is there more people? Yeah. Yikes. I thought it was a goner for a moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. Just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easily. Yeah, well, I'm glad that worked out for you. So what, now do I talk to Emma? Edgeworth is going to still continue to be a prosecutor, I'm sure. It is wild to be done with the series, though. Maybe I'll start in on the second one. I've been having a lot of fun with these. Seems like I can keep the ball rolling. Deacons! My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to a security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them, though. Someday I'm going to make detective. Yes, sir. It can just be like that Dick Gumshoe. Oh my god, don't idolize him. Well, at least Billy's still guarding the entrance. So is Star and Marshall together off in the sunset or something? Oh, well, there's our stupid sign thing. Does it look worse than it did a little while ago? Like, is that left eye dripping a little? I can't quite tell. Oh, nope, it broke. It's fine. It's fine. Well, what's next? Hey! What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown with a steak lunch partner? Miss Star managed to sneak this into me, seeing she's the one on duty. Well, cowboy, looks like you did it somehow. Gave Bambina back her smile. You make sure Billy and the gang get their water? They don't need it that much. I have a little cactus myself. What is he in jail for? I forget. Why did he end up in jail? Also, I will show off my little cactus. There's my cactus. It looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put together a new, the Wright menu. Top layer tastes bitter, of defeat, bottom layer is sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. It's a hot seller of an extreme item. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, that sounds delicious. I couldn't keep up with how fast she spoke, man. Especially not while trying to make sure that I put back my little cactus. Brandon Gay. I'll never forget what the young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left? Oh my god. Anyway, he said he's been doing something or other for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so I'd better be... Oh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry, got to go. Holy cow, that's the first time I've seen just the chair. Wild. Translation by Bound Studios? Is that what that said? Is there anybody else? I'm sure we still have to talk to Edgeworth and Emma. Oh! Maya!
Nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, can't go back until I'm a full-fledged spirit medium.
Mystic Maya, afternoon training's about to begin.
Coming! Well, I'll see you around, Nick.
Are we gonna find Larry, too? Are we seeing everybody? How many people are in these credits? I mean, we're on the special thanks. So what does that mean? Well... Katagiri. Huh. Some I only know how to pronounce like some of these names from so much anime. Edgy! Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, bellboy. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea. Huh? What's going on? Oh, the resignation letter? Wait. The music changed. Why did the music change? Keep going. What happened? What's with the... Are we good?
Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be all right. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book.
Oh, you sweet thing. Oh my god, I get to... Hold on a second. I think I know where this is going. Yep. There's a letter. Oh my god. No, wait. Show me that. Come on. Go back. Oh, look at them. So young. This had to have been about 2 years ago or something. So cute. And this was so much fun. I know I'm going to probably just lump right into the next series, like into the next Phoenix Wright game. But I really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with it. And I am really sad to see the game over. In fact, we even have some stuff from the gallery. Art book. Look at that. Oh. Oh boy, I can go all the way through it by episode. Oh no, so we did see... Okay, we did see the hole in his chest and his... I mean, we saw the body in this one, but it's not the same. Any other, like... Oh yeah, no, we saw the impalement. Never mind, we saw the impalement. On like a few people. Holy shit, I forgot how many bodies we've actually seen in this. Yeah. Is that the first time, though, that we saw blood? Yeah, because there's no blood there. There's no blood with Mia. No blood, even though they're impaled. No blood with Edgeworth's dad. No blood with Von Karma. Yeah. That was the first... Well, okay. We saw Goodman's body, but it didn't show his face. This was the first time that we saw a person's dead body covered in blood with their face shown. That's nice. Oh, this series was so much fun. I know this whole episode is literally an hour, but I thought ending it on episode 100 was going to be a good call. So that's what I decided to do. It's time for the outro. I really loved this series. I had so much more fun with it than I thought I was going to, especially because there was like moments where it did drag a little bit. But I have to say, if I had to think about the stuff that stands out to me the most, it is going to be the case at the studio lot for the Steel Samurai. But I would not be lying if I didn't say that I was probably going to be thinking about at least either maybe the Edgeworth one or the most recent one that we've done. But now it's time to recommend some other stuff to you. So up here's what the algorithm recommends. Down here, I think I'm going to put... Oh, God, can't sit upright. I think I'm going to put a recommendation. I had a recommendation held up, and then I like completely forgot about it. Bad End Theater. It was a short series, only like 3 episodes of it. But it was a puzzle-solving game about avoiding unhappy ends for all of the characters. And then over here, I'm either going to include a link to when I start playing through the second game, or something else that I think that you guys might enjoy. Just remember to drink your water, eat a food, and take your pills if you haven't yet today, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.